It's time! VR Broadcast Network and the Tyro Mature VR community are proud to bring you the beginning of the Tyro Academy Season 2 Championships. Tonight we've got two teams coming in from EU. We have Pingwins versus Eye of Horus facing off against each other to kick off the season. I am the one and only TGI Torquemada here to call the play-by-play. Good to have everybody here. We're looking forward to this match. We got a lot of players here. So for those that aren't aware, Tyro Academy is the birth child of Kadaski, one of our community leaders who came up with this idea that we had a lot of experienced players ready to go to give their to bring in new players and coach them and let them share from all of our experience. This season, we've had more than 20 coaches contribute their time over the last 6 weeks to take these new players and bring them up to speed, give them good foundational skills, and now we're ready to see how these teams have come together to gel and see what kind of Echo VR they can really play. Hello to everybody in chat, White Hawk, Echo Knight, good to have you here with us. The teams have been told to ready up, so we're just waiting now for them to hit that ready button to get us started. Looking forward to this one. I have personally coached both of these teams. Some of these players are holdovers from Tyro Academy Season 1. Some of these are relatively new players, and there's a couple of players in here that are also a little bit more experienced, started off this season somewhere around the high bronze, low silver level in VRML play. So really excited to see how these players have taken all the things that they've learned from Tyro Academy and pull those things together and become coherent teams. Really hoping to see that these teams get together and don't do that typical clear and chase type of gameplay that we often see from newer players. So I can't wait for them to get started. They've been given the ready up signal, so let's just see how long it takes them to acknowledge that signal. Early predictions, yes. As a matter of fact, thank you for reminding me, White Hawk. I will throw up a prediction right now so that everybody can bet on the winner of this opening match. Boom, there it is. Put your channel points on. See who's going to win. For me, predictions, I'm not going to put a prediction on these two teams. Like I said, I've coached both of these teams extensively along with Love DD, Money Mitch, and several other coaches from the Tyro Academy coaching staff. So I wouldn't want to say one way or the other who I think is going to win. I do think it'll be a good match. I think that there's a lot of skill and a lot of improvement that all of these players have made. Both teams have at least one go-to guy that could be their scoring machine. There's the orange team readying up for us. And both teams have newer players that they're going to have to work with and figure out how to bring those new players into the team. Looks like Eye of Horus had a player drop, so hopefully they can get that player back in quickly. You can see Eye of Horus has Iceman Gaming UK, Relo, and Nezzy on their side. On the Penguin side, we've got It's Me Ellis, Westy, Yijin, and Tucker starting out for them. It's Me Ellis being the most senior of the players in the EU teams, having played a couple of seasons of VRML, but never reaching above silver. So reminder for everybody, the Tyro Academy format is 2 12-minute rounds with a rolling score and no mercy. So these teams, if they get behind, they're going to have to collect themselves and go. And here we go on the opening joust. Looks like the blue team's got the disc. That's Eye of Horus. Got it bounced into the orange zone, but not quite recovering the disc yet. Now they've got a numbers advantage. See if they press this. They've got a 4-on-1, 4-on-2 now. Oh, but they fumbled the pass a little bit wide to Iceman. They're going to try and get a recovery while Penguins tries to get back into the bubble and settle in, get their bubble defense going. They're still trying to grab a hold of that disc and then just winged it across the bubble. Not quite an accurate pass. Let's see if somebody tries to get over there and get this disc recovered and settle in. Pushing forward, pushing forward. Tried to get a shot off, but went a little bit wide right. Zen's got the disc back, threw a cut, but Ellis was right there with the save to get that and get it completely cleared. Looks like they're going to try and play a little bit of a clear and chase here, but they've got to get those stacks together and get back into the zone. And it doesn't matter because Eye of Horus is going to recover the disc Nezzy's got it stacked up with Relo, but a little bit of a headbutt by your own teammate there. Let's see how they play this one out. He's going to clear it down. He's got a player down in trench. He may have an open lane. There's a goalie back. Zen's going to push it forward a little bit. Got to make the decision to go or not. Kind of halfway made the decision. Relo's definitely going to go because that's how Relo plays. Westy gets the clear off, and it gets all the way through. Let's see if the stacks get together. We got no stacks, no stacks, no stacks. But it looks like Penguins is going to get enough of a stack to get there and get the disc. Love seeing that. Westy slowing it down, trying to reset it a little bit. A little bit bad comms there. Left Ellis hanging out to dry a little. And we get another steal. And, excuse me, Eye of Horus is going to recover that disc. Relo settling in a little bit on the floor. Tried to get a little cute with a self-pass, and that didn't work out very well for him. And there he paid for it. Ellis got the disc back. But Iceman's there with the sticky fingers. Got himself a steal. Good pass across, but just a little high on the shot. Let's see. They're going to keep slapping it forward. Really need to see them do a reset right here. This is not a good bubble opportunity. There we go. They get the reset back out to Relo. He's going to push forward a little bit, trying to get that defense to come out and challenge him, leave open that wide open pass. He's got it over to Nezzy. Nezzy's got somebody on the floor, but throws it a little bit high. But Zen follows and gets a nice 2 on a sitting goalie. Great job by Zen and the Eye of Horus squad. Thank you, Kudakai, for a hydrate. Doing the casting by myself, I will definitely need hydrates today. Both of these teams, White Hawk, are EU teams, so the time zone is BST. Hence why we have such an early match going on. A little bit of a fumbled pass, but look at Relo. He's got it. Just barely misses the wide open 3. Gets the recovery and smart play to do the touch pass to his teammate instead of taking a 0 angle shot there. And Eye of Horus goes up by 2 more. They got a 4-point lead with a little bit over 8 minutes left in the round. Now, keep in mind, like I said earlier, this is a rolling score, so even if Eye of Horus gets a big lead, they're going to have to defend that lead going into the second period. Gaijin's got the disc. They're going to kind of play it a little bit slow. Not a whole lot of pressure coming from Eye of Horus right now. So let's see if they play this smart and force that stack to come out and break it up. Oh, pass just hits off a table, but great job right there to get the double stun out. Unfortunately, Nezzy was able to recover the disc and get it thrown back into bubble. Got to not rush this right here. Now they've lost numbers. This is a bad bubble. They need to get it and reset it. Instead, Westy gets it. Gets the clear all the way out down into the blue zone. Let's see who stacks have it. Really slow with the stacks forming and getting back. But if he gets this open 3. No, just a little bit low. Westy kind of misses on his grab there. Hopefully he doesn't pay for it. But he will. Relo gets a little bit of tap forward to try and buy some space. We need to settle this down a little bit. They need to calm down and get control of it. Instead, Zen slaps it forward, and now we're off to a little bit of a stack race. Everybody trying just to get to the disc. Ice is going to slap it forward again. Bouncing high off the ceiling. It looks like Eye of Horus is going to get the recovery on this. They will. And there's that smart play again. Get it back, reset it over to Nezzy. Make the defense come out to you. There's no reason to rush here, and they know it, and they're playing it smart now. Let's see if they can get somebody to come. So far, the defense isn't biting. They're not biting. They're going to let Relo walk way too deep in here. He took the bounce shot, but it was a little bit off. See if Nezzy can get back. Yep, Nezzy's going to get there, but not quite get the recovery. It gets slapped out by Penguins, and it's going to bounce around in the midfield a little bit. That Eye of Horus stack is pretty quick. They got back. They managed to get onto the disc, but now they're not able to maintain control here. We're doing an awful lot of slapping around and hoping that we get back to it. Westy doing a good job, but he got his pocket picked, and Iceman, oh, heartbreaker. Iceman misses that close shot, but Relo follows it up and puts in the 2 points to extend their lead 6-0. Absolutely, you should be doing some scouting. I have the utmost confidence in these two teams. They're going to pull this together and be impressive during the academy season. Looks like Penguins is going to pull out and do a nice slow stack breaker style offense. Quick left pass over there. Get it over to Westy and try and get it down past midfield, past the bottleneck. Unfortunately, nobody recovers it, and Nezzy's able to pick it up. Clears it in. It's going to be bounce. Oh, it's going to bounce close. First person to it's going to decide. Yijin smart play getting back into goal, making sure that 3 was closed off. Don't give him the free points if you don't have to. In the meantime, Relo is going to get the disc, do a little bit of juking, but he loses it to It's Me Ellis, who says, no, you ain't going to juke around in my bubble. Gets the clear through, and now it's Eye of Horus trying to get there. Relo does get a hold of the disc. Kind of throws a clear, but it bounces weird off of the wall, off the lip of tunnel, and It's Me Ellis has got it back. Oh, heartbreaking. Had that cut pass and just missed it. They've still got numbers here, but now they need to back it out. They've got way too many blue guys in the bubble. Instead, they're pushing it forward, trying to press that bad bubble, and eventually that's going to bite you. Ellis has got the disc back. He's going to do a little jukey, and then try and smart reset back to Westy. Now, Yijin, you've got numbers. Now you got to press this. You're letting the defense get back in. They're going to continue to try and control the pace. Gorgeous cut pass across to It's Me Ellis for 2. That gets Penguins on the board. Closes that gap to a 4-point gap. Nice job. We got a whole big group of folks joining us in chat today. Welcome, welcome to the first game of the Tyro Academy Season 2 season. These two EU teams are trying to do themselves proud and show what they're capable of. Zen's going to push it forward a little bit. Kind of a panic throw right into a sitting goalie. Probably wasn't going to work out, but you got to get back, Oh, just missed an open 3. Looks like Eye of Horus is going to recover. They're still pushing forward really hard, really aggressively. Probably need to settle down a little bit and let that offense come to them. Instead, Penguins gets the clear off. It's going to be high mid. So let's see if we can get a stack race going. They're breaking the stacks up something fierce in the backfield there. Nezzy's going to get back finally and get a hold of this disc. Gets the clear off to the side. Kind of a roundabout way to get to the teammate there, but they did get it. Now they've got an open goal. Nobody's home. Why aren't we shooting at nobody's home? Nezzy's going to slow it down, go to shield. Nice shot by Relo with a sitting goalie and a man in his face. Great shot there. Oh, there's another hydrate. Thank you, Barl. So here we go. We've got Penguins going for another offensive joust. Yijin's got it. Little floaty and a little bit off on the throw, but turns into a self pass. Unfortunately, that backstack's going to have the best shot at it. They're going to get it. They're going to try and clear it back through, but instead get it into Zen's hands. That's going to bounce a little bit high, but definitely in a playable position if the stacks could get there. Unfortunately, Westy gets it, manages to get it down, somewhat cleared into the midfield, but Icy's able to get it, corral it, and get it back into the bubble. Oh, just barely missing a bounce shot. Relo tried it and just couldn't quite hit it. I think that's Relo. That might be. Nope, sorry, that was Zen. Took that bounce shot. Now we got way too much chasing. Take a look at the Penguins' bubble defense. They're all coming out of the bubble, but they do manage to get a good clear through. They've got a stack. It's going to be close. Open goal. There's the 3. Nice job, Westy. Great shot. Good follow on the chase. That brings us to a 3-point game with a little bit over a minute and a half left in the period. So Penguins is trying to get settled in and get themselves ready for a comeback here late first round, beginning of the second round. Iceman's got the disc. He's going to throw it a little bit wide over to Relo. Relo's going to hopefully slow it down here. Nope, he's going to try and complete the relay, but didn't quite get it. But his teammate's down there to collect up the garbage. Oh, but bounces it off of the rim. Ellis manages to get the interception. Now they've got it at least out of the bubble. They've got to settle back in, though. Getting a little too aggressive coming out. of the bubble on those discs in the midfield. And now we're getting a little bit panicky. I think that maybe the comms are wearing off a little and people are forgetting to give color calls. But Ice has got the disc back. Nice pass over to Zen to get it back into the middle of the bubble. But Ellis is able to wrestle it away from Zen and get it back cleared into the midfield to Relo's hands. Relo's going to try a shoulder pass, but not quite connect it. May end up being a self pass. But there's a great save by Yijin holding down the goal. Says, no, you're not coming into my goal with that soft stuff. You got to try harder than that. Ellis is able to get the disc. They still can't get it cleared, though. Orange is really struggling trying to get these clears to get out through the bottleneck at mid. Finally, they get the disc cleared off. It's going to bounce up. Oh, almost bounces in off the rim, but unfortunately it doesn't get into the goal and it didn't get caught by a teammate. So now we're back to a little bit of a free-for-all just trying to get to the disc. Looks like we're going to end this first round 8-5 in favor of Eye of Horus. Nice job, both teams. You're right, Cootie. I absolutely get excited by good goalie play. Good goalie play it is so much more difficult in this game to make a good save under pressure than it is to make a shot. So I absolutely love good goalie play. Speaking of good goalie play, we do have 2 saves on the board for It's Me, Ellis, and Westy, both holding down the goal on their team, keeping this a close match. We're seeing a lot. I love seeing what we're seeing from Eye of Horus with those 4 assists spread out across 3 players. That tells me the teams are passing. They're doing a good job of distributing the disc, looking for the open person and trying to get the best shot available. So that's awesome work by them. It's Me, Ellis obviously has decided that he's in a bad mood and wants to bruise today with his 42 stuns in a 12-minute period. Maybe he needs to, take a pill or relax, or somebody needs to calm him down because he's going crazy punching people in the mouth. So, chat, what did you think? Looks good for a first round, you think? I think it does. I think we saw a lot of really good plays. We saw a little bit of chaos and a little bit of panic throwing here and there, but that's to be expected. Keep the bubble D and they can stack quicker. Yes, they absolutely can stack quicker, and both of these teams are capable of stacking quicker. Let's see who stacks quick to the disc here. Looks like it's, Eye of Horus got to it, but then gets stunned out really early without being able to get it through midfield, and now we're in a little bit of a midfield brawl again. Backstacks come up. Nice job by Yijin to read it and get in there and get the disc down into the offensive end. Now they just got to get one good pull. There's the good pull. Nice stun. Follow it up. Oh, what a steal, though, by Arfin K coming in cold off of the bench and immediately making an impact. Outstanding play by Arfin. Westy's going to recover the disc, but is unable to settle in and get it to a teammate, so it's going to bounce around until Icy's grabbed it. Unfortunately, that was just under Ellis's hands, so now he's got to go back and corral this disc again, hopefully slow this down a little bit. There you go. Get it to your teammate. Oh, under a little bit of pressure, though. Disc is still loose. Disc is still loose. Disc is still... That's not loose. That's in the back of the goal by It's Me, Ellis. Nice job. Getting us down to a 1-point lead going into the 11th minute of the second round. Sorry, first minute of the second round. Looks like Westy's got some love going on in the chat. Absolutely. Come watch and enjoy. These guys are all doing a great job. Looks like Relo lost the handle a little bit on mid, and his team may pay for that. Nice pass forward to Ellis. Nice controlled pass. Unfortunately, the shot's a little bit off, but he's able to headbutt it back into his own teammate. Oh, but nobody's home on that cross pass to boot. It's time for It's Me, Ellis. Slow this disc down. Let your teammates get forward. There you go. Get it over cross cloud. Right back to him. Oh! Unfortunately, the bubble defense of Eye of Horus was just a little bit stouter that time. They stayed home and stayed disciplined and were able to put pressure on the disc, get the disc cleared out to the orange end. Still no stacks. Still no stacks. Finally, we got stacks. Blue's got a 4-on-3 right now. There you go. Take advantage of those numbers. Anytime you've got a 4-on-3, take that shot. Nice job by Rulo to get them back up to 3-point lead. About 9:34 left in the match. Yes, Cootie, I agree. I love a good defensive match. And so far, we've seen some good defensive plays and outstanding plays by the goalies to steal away some easy shots. So, It's Me Ellis got the disc. Nice job getting it forward. Little bit of a fumble by his teammate, but his back line is there waiting for him. Unfortunately, he was stunned out before when the disc got back to him. Great play right there by It's Me Ellis to stun out the player and then get back to the disc. Unfortunately, they're pushing into a very strong defense, and the disc gets stolen away and cleared all the way to the other end of the arena. Again, we're back up to a little bit of a clear and chase stack race. And now, the interesting thing is both of these teams have been warned when they go to play NA teams, they're going to have one round where they're playing on an NA server. So the clear and chase strategy is not going to work very well when you've got really bad ping. So I think it's interesting to see them. I can see which team already is taking that advice and working in that more slow methodical play into their play style rather than just clear and chase. Penguins gets the disc down. Oh, that's close. Either way, they've got numbers. Oh, and they get stunned out just at the last second there. Eye of Horus tries to get it cleared out, but doesn't quite get it past the lip of tunnel. It's Me Ellis is going to steal this away. Unfortunately, he's still under pressure, and he gets it stolen right out of his back pocket by Relo. Manages to get a leech there, though, and get the disc back for his team. He's got to get this settled down. His teammates need to get back into the offensive end so that they can get set up for him and give him a place. There you go, Yijin. Nice job on the cross station. Moving it forward slowly. Going to go to cross pack. Still going slowly. Unfortunately, Yijin got stunned out, but Ellis is there to clean it up. And great save by Iceman Gaming. Point blank right in his face. Able to get it cleared out to mid. And Nezzy's going to pick it up and clear it the rest of the way. Get it down into the offensive end. And it looks like Blue's going to actually get there first as well. So Eye of Horus has got a chance here. They got a chance. Yes. And Iceman's going to dunk it in for another 2 to bring the lead up to 5 points. So here we go. Penguins is on the offensive joust. They're going to have to do a little bit of work, and the clock is starting to run against them here. They've got a little bit over 6 minutes left to go. They need to slow this down, get control, and put some points on the board and get a couple of solid defensive stands. They cleared it in, had an opportunity, but the pass was a little bit off. Eye of Horus was able to get it cleared out of the bubble, but not out of their end. See if Penguins' backline's able to recover here. Not quite. Eye of Horus is going to end up getting the clear back out into the midfield region. Oh, but there's Penguin sneaking in to grab it. It's Me Ellis has got the disc. He's going to throw it. That's going to be a flat bounce. Somebody's got to read that. And it's Me Ellis that reads his own bounce. Gets his nice little self pass. Does a duck dipsy-do and gets his pocket picked for his troubles. And Eye of Horus recovers the disc, but still not quite getting that clear out. Now they've got it. They've got a stack moving. Iceman's going to heave it in there a little bit high. See if they can get this recovered or not. Looks like Penguins going to get there first. Yes, they do. Try a risky goalie reset, but Yijin's right there saying this is no risk whatsoever. I got this. It's Me Ellis is going to get that disc and clear it down. Bouncing a little bit off of shoulder there. Less than ideal placement, but maybe they'll be able to get this recovered. Yep. It's Me Ellis sneaking back in with the leech. Passed it off to Westy. Unfortunately, a headbutt kept it from getting all the way to Tucker. Eye of Horus is able to recover it and get it cleared all the way in, and that's, almost a shot. Good follow by Relo with the regrab there to get the 2. It was a 3-2, not a 2. 3-2, not a 2. Say that 3 times fast there, Sir Trees. Welcome to the chat. Eye of Horus is up 15-7. 5 minutes left to go. 8 points is definitely possible in 5 minutes, but they're going to have to definitely start getting some defensive stops here and putting the disc in the back of the net. Yijin gets another initial joust throw right off of the edge of the tunnel. Unfortunately, there's Nezzy just waiting for it. Bounces it high into the orange bubble, but they're not able to follow it up. Westy's able to recover the disc, but then he panicked a little bit, and Ellis had to poke it away. Let's see if Ellis can get back down there to the bottom in time. Looks like it. Yes, he does, and he gets the clear off. Little bounce off a bow tie just for good measure to throw everybody off, but Nezzy's still going to recover it, get down onto the floor, and try and get the disc out. Unfortunately, those clears are just eluding them today. They're not quite able to get it cleanly out of the offensive end, but they've got an opportunity here. Ellis is doing a little jukesy and ends up saying, screw it, I'll take it myself. Nice shot by Ellis. Took on 3 defenders, so probably not the greatest play, but it still worked out for them. They got 2 on the board, and they're only down by 6 points now. Eye of Horus going to try and come out and answer that. Let's see if they can. Oh, that is definitely not what you wanted. You knew you were just throwing that right to the back line, and the front line's able to get it. Got a little bit of a pull. Unfortunately, they're not quite going to get and maintain possession of it, but they were able to at least break up the Eye of Horus offense there. They've got the disc back. Let's see if they go clear and chase. Looks like they're going to go clear and chase, but they're going to forget the chase part, so hopefully they can clean that up towards the end of this round. You got the only way they're going to come back here is they've got to get control of this disc and control the pace of the play. Westy's got it. He tries to go up the shoulder, but there's a little bit of pressure there. Forces Ellis out of the bubble. Ellis is going to smartly reset the disc back to bow tie. See if they can't force the defense to come out a little bit. A little bit of a scuffed pass, but they're able to recover it anyway. Ellis drops down, not quite able to catch that pass. But he does take Relo out. Gives them another opportunity to get to this loose disc. They're going to get a little bit of a regrab going just to get over there and get some speed. Slow this down, Westy. You got to slow this down. Take advantage of the spacing. See, they're coming out to him. Oh, but he threw it into coverage. Somebody that was already stunned out. Easy turnover by Eye of Horus. And unfortunately, they're not that's that clear and chase. When you don't have the chase, it's just a clear. Yajin fumbled this a little bit, but manages to get it back. Tosses it forward towards the offensive bubble. See if one of her teammates can grab a hold of this. Got it. Got the shot off, but not quite accurate shots. Then a secondary shot right off the ding ring. And Eye of Horus is able to recover it and get the clear completely out of the zone. They've got the speed, but there's Penguins. They get their stack together. They got it back. At least get themselves back into a defensive position. There's It's Me Ellis once again getting the interception, getting the clear, and that might go. Oh, off of the ding ring. He feels robbed right about now. He was that close. Going to go over shoulder. Tried to enter and didn't quite get it, but his teammate's there to clean it up. Nice cleanup job, Tucker. 2 more points on the board. Now we've got a 4-point game with 1:20 left on the clock. Looks like this one's going to go down to the wire. We've got 4 points difference. Penguins has to come out and get a defensive stop right here. And they come hard and heavy to get the pressure on. And there's the defensive stop they had to have. They just got to maintain possession of the disc. They've got it. Ellis kind of heaves it forward, but they got nobody to follow. Nobody's there to follow, guys. You got to get back and get that disc. They're able to get in. They got it anyway. Oh, but again, just chucking it across the bubble to nobody. That's not going to help you. You got to get this and control it. Eye of Horus able to get it. They got the clear back out. They are running out of time. 35 seconds. This goes in, and that is the game. Instead, it's dinged off. Eye of Horus is going to recover it again. Nice save. Awesome play by Westy there to try and keep his team in. Unfortunately, got stunned out, and the follow-up by Relo is going to seal the game for Eye of Horus with 14 seconds left. They'll have just about 2 seconds left over, so not enough time to do much with it. Yeah, I can't, I don't know. I don't know what to say at this point. That was an incredibly close game. Both teams played really hard. Both teams, there were some mistakes in there, but both teams played pretty good defense at varying times. Their offenses were a little bit inconsistent, but when they wanted to, they slowed it down. They maintained control of the disc and played an outstanding match. 17-11 is the final score in favor of Eye of Horus. Let's look at the board. We've got Relo putting up 11 points and 40 stuns, really working hard on the offensive end. In the meantime, for Penguins, It's Me Ellis was doing work all over the board. Not, yeah, as Westy just pointed out, definitely in the stunning department. I mean, 24 minutes played, 69 stuns. He's almost getting a stun every 20 seconds, which, that's crazy. He needs to keep his hands to himself at this point. But yes, absolutely outstanding match. I couldn't be more excited. Keep an eye on VR Broadcast Network over the next 4 weeks. We will have matches for all of the Tyro Academy teams coming up. We've got at least 2 more matches this week, at least. And then every week we've got 3 matches scheduled, plus floating matches that can be played. So looking forward to seeing how this season shapes up and how these teams come together and gel to eventually qualify for our finals on November 10th. I think it's November 10th. Let me double check that date before everybody screams at me for saying the wrong date. Sorry, November 12th. On November 12th, the top 4 teams from the round robin play will play in a single elimination tournament to decide who is the champion for Tyro Academy Season 4. Until next time, I am TGI Torquemada here on VR Broadcast Network. We will see you later.
Into the hands of Nagini. Nagini getting this cross off to Corny, which once again, Corny getting grounded, getting the move, and
there on the boot, but very close. Oh, and 9
stacks. It is going to be Chuckles a lot there first, but 31 gets the turnover. It is a 4v.
On some brawling happening in the back. Time Lord's going to pass it right over to the center. There goes
the Precise. As Precise gets this one picked up and sent across to Sandalorian. The quick 1-2 back to the Precise, who gets through one, takes the shot, but Corny Witch says trap area into the hands of Nagini. Nagini has the open goal, but maybe, not quite trusting that distance from them. The Precise passing, it is awesome to see players like this working in a team scenario. And what a pass over to AJ Bear.
A bit lows, but they are going to get another chance at taking it. And 9 pops up from the
this one forward under some pressure. Gets it to Media, who gets the behind the back slap. Last opportunity here for Nagini.
Just shy of catching the teammate, but it doesn't matter. Purple here, but the blue team's going to take over possession again. Nice clear. That was fantastic from the blue team. See if they can get it down there. Oh! And they're coming in hot, but and a steal. What's gonna happen? And 9 drops it to and actually misses the goal. That's okay. Purple Flame's gonna pick it back up. Try and go for a